What's happening, y'all? Rich Sosa coming back at you with another video today. And before we get started, I gotta say thank God King Jesus for another day and another opportunity. Comment down TG for thank God and where you're tuning in from, and I'll definitely be sure to reach back to you with a response. So if you clicked on today's video, as you can see from the looks of the title, the screen, and the gameplay, today I'm bringing y'all what I'm calling the very special, rare, endgame mid-range specialist build, also known as the new Rising Star Rookie Zach EDEY build. Now this is the first ever of its kind, and when it comes towards this build's attributes, we'll be able to reach a 99 plus put towards the standing dunk, mid-range shot, defensive rebound, and stamina. Now on top of that, when it comes towards the badges, we'll get a total of 53, 3 Hall of Fame, 15 gold, 17 silver, and 18 bronze. And when it comes towards the animations, we're going to be able to unlock upgraded layup packages, elite standing contact dunks, normal dribble animations with most of the upgraded passing styles. This is easily one of the funnest center builds to use this year. Closing out the year in 2K24, I definitely want to be sure to bring y'all as much content as possible, especially when it comes to these new college hoopers coming into the NBA. That's exactly what I'm doing with showing y'all this gameplay. If you like it, be sure to go ahead and let me know in the comments. However, before we move any further, thank you so much for your support. God bless every single one of you. And if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. Now from here, let's go ahead and dive into the creation of today's build. So we're going to go ahead and get started by putting this build under the center position. Let's go with the height of 7'1". This is optional. You could either go with 7'3", but for batch purposes and attributes, I'm going to go with 7'1" to get the most out of it. Now for the weight, I'm going to go with 240. And then as for that wingspan, drop it a few ticks to 7'3". And this is what we should be looking like moving forward. Now from here, let's get started with the physicals. As for the speed, I'm going to put this up to a 62. Getting into the acceleration, I'm going to go with a 54. As you get into the strength, I'm going to go all the way up to a 92. And then as for the actual strength and vertical, these actually are combined, so let's go with an 80. Now I say that because these two are mainly intertwined because of that standing dunk. Down the road you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. And as we get into the stamina, let's go all the way up to a 97. Now for those of y'all who know, from the Gatorade facility workouts, the +4 will allow you to get a +4 put towards these specific areas. Each start is a +1, so we'll be reading a 66 speed, 58 acceleration, 96 strength, 84 vertical with a 99 stamina. If you add up everything in total, it's actually going to be 101. Now, once you get into the actual defensive end, this is where things are going to get pretty special. Getting into the defensive rebound, let's go with a 93. 60 as we get into the offensive. Moving into the actual block, let's go with a 78. And everything that you saw on screen, this is what you're going to be able to do with this type of rating. As you get into the steal, let's go with a 60. 65 when it comes towards the perimeter end. And then for the interior, make sure you go with a 74. As you can see, we get bronze anchor, post lockdown, silver workhorse. Also for that perimeter end, off-ball pass on the bronze tier. We're going to get bronze interceptor, which easily I think is the most important on the defensive side. For the actual block, we already went over anchor. But then we get silver chased on artist and gold pogo stick. And then for the rebounding, this build pretty special, I gotta say. From the gameplay, I've had so much fun with it, especially when it comes to being a post scorer. That's actually one minor area that we did take a hit on. So when it comes towards the post control, let's go with a 64. As you get into the actual standing dunk, I'm gonna put this to a 92. And then for that driving dunk, let's go with a 73. Now for the driving layup, I'm gonna go with a 68. And then as you can see with the close shot, let's go with a 68 here as well. Now look, we're going to get badges like Gold Fast Twitch. Also when it comes towards the rest of this area, Bronze Spot Finder, Dream Shake, Post Fade Phenom, Hook Specialist Master, and Fearless Finisher. Now we also get Silver Pro Touch. Getting into the next area, you also get Gold Aerial Wizard, Slithery I like here, 2-step on the silver tier, with float game scooper and spin cycle. Now for the actual driving dunk, the most important badge to my opinion, bronze posterizer. You also get gold precision dunker, silver two-step, and spin cycle. Now for that standing dunk, we also get gold fast twitch, rise up, aerial wizard, and precision dunker. And then so for the actual post control, we get drop stepper, back down punisher, hook specialist, post fade phenom, post spin technician, and dream shake. Now this is pretty much what we're going to be looking like on the finishing side of the ball. Everything and more needed to be effective. I did take that one minor hit on the post scoring side. However, from the gameplay, that's not going to affect you at all. Now, this is where things get even better. For that shooting, let's go all the way up to a 90 for that mid-range. Getting into the three-pointer, we're going to go with a 76. And then as you can see with that free throw, let's go with an 80. Now from here, we get silver free points. Also for the three-pointer, gold catch and shoot, deadeye, blinders, green machine, and guard up. Now you also get bronze spot finder here. When you go back to the top, silver claymore, corner specialist. Also when it comes towards this area, you're going to be able to get Hall of Fame open looks. And so for the mid-range, we're also going to be able to get gold midi magician. Now this build is really the complete package when it comes to being a big man. Truly, I think it's one of my favorites when it comes to being all around, especially when you take a look at the gameplay. This build's not lacking anywhere in any specific area. So as we get into the pass accuracy, let's go ahead and put this up to an 82. Moving into the ball handle, I'm going to go with a 66. And then for that speed with ball, let's wrap this up to a 54. So as you can see, big driver on the silver tier is going to be really special. Now on top of that, when it comes towards the pass accuracy, silver break starter, dimer, relay passer, special delivery, touch passer, with bronze post playmaker, and needle threader. So overall, when it comes to this build, I would definitely have to say we do need to take into account activating your takeover. That's going to be a plus 10. Now if you buy boosts, that's a plus 4. Let's just say we do it for each and every one of these areas. Off rip, that's going to be a plus 14. Now if you unlock certain boosts from wearing gear, that's going to be anywhere from a plus 1 up to possibly even 5. And then we also do get performance boosts throughout each game. With all that taken into account, we have the potential to get anywhere from at least a plus 10 to 15 all the way up to 20 on this build. Just something that I think is super important to think about moving forward with every build. It really can take some builds from being average to really being elite. So from here, let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that we made the build correctly. We should be getting these 3 different comparisons, and I really enjoy them. Nikola Jokic, Victor Wembanyama, and DeMarcus Cousins. Really great for a rookie. And together, as you can see, we have created the endgame Zach Edey mid-range specialist build. Thank you so much to those of you who made it to the very end. God bless y'all. More so than anything, I gotta say thank the Lord above for another day and another opportunity. If you want to see more gameplay and videos like this, I'll definitely be sure to bring them to y'all. Let's get this video to 100 likes, and I promise you, I'm gonna be bringing this to you 6 days a week. Now, excluding Sunday, I gotta go ahead and give that day to the Lord. I may switch it over to Saturday. So look, before we get out of here, I gotta say I appreciate every single one of you listening. God bless your heart, your mind, your soul. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but definitely not least, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.